That my best friend. She a real bad bitch, got her own money. She don't need no nigga on the dance floor. She had 2-3 drinks, now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in. That's my best friend. She a real bad bitch, drive her own car. She don't need no lift in a strip club. No fuck on tip. Now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in.
Welcome to the Group Text Cousin Podcast. That's it for you.
We said it right.
Yeah. He done made me mad.
We said good.
Welcome to the Cousin Group Text Podcast.
Welcome.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back. As you can see, we are not sitting in our original ways, and we're missing one. Hey, Tika.
Hey, Tika.
Everybody say we miss you, Tika.
We miss you, Tika.
But today is we say this every Sunday, but it's gonna be a great show, a dynamic show, because guess what? We have our besties with us today. Today is Bestie Sunday.
Hey,
It's the best friend.
Hey. So yes, as she said, today we're with our best friends and we'll be discussing best friends, our relationships, when did we become best friends. You know, it's gonna be everything regarding best friend, what a best friend should be, what a best friend shouldn't be, etc. So we're gonna do it a little different today. We're gonna have each one of our cast members introduce their best friend. You know, it's up to how you want to do it. So we're gonna start it off with Crystal.
Well, my best friend introduced me, and I'm gonna introduce her. You just said each one of the cast members.
Okay, well, introduce it. She'll introduce you back.
You know what? I don't like this dynamic duo over here. So, sitting beside me on my right, your left, is my amazing, sweet, supportive sister / best friend Evette.
Hey.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome.
Welcome.
So would you
Thank
like to
you.
introduce your best friend?
And my best friend, which is my BFF,
Listen to the words she said.
is Crystal.
You didn't say no words?
Well, I mean, this is my first time on the show, so you know. She a little shy today.
Hey, well, thanks. We're gonna move it right on.
Hold on. On the show, my name is Crystal J.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
Crystal J.
Thank you, Crystal J. All right, so we're gonna move it on over to Tam and Karen.
I was supposed to introduce her, but I'll do it.
Okay, Sam and Karen.
Okay, we're gonna move it over to Tam.
Well, I have next to me my bestie, Karen. Crystal. I'm gonna steal something from you. No, I ain't gonna do that.
Excuse me.
She is my secret holder. She is my shoulder to cry on. She is my messy boots. Whatever we do it together. If we in these streets, we in these streets. We in the house, we in the house. This my girl. Everybody say, hey, Carrie.
Hey,
Carrie.
Hey, everybody.
Hi. Well, my name is Karen, and my best friend is Tam, and this is my ride or die, y'all, since day one. Okay.
All right.
I live baby. Go hard for each other.
Hey, cousins, we don't have shirts like them.
Because we're not bougie.
It's all right though. Sorry to hear that. You guys still look good.
Thank you.
Wonderful in your bread.
Thank you. They said it's awesome.
All right, so I'm going to introduce my best friend. Y'all see him every week, every Sunday, right here by my side. Well, he'd be over there, but we'd still be side by side. That's how close we are. This is Dale. You know him. We all know him. And this is Dale Vontae Doolittle, my rock, my ride or die, and my BFF. Y'all give it up for Dale. Say, what's good, Dale?
What's good, Dale?
That's it for you.
It's for you.
Cut it up, y'all. Cut
That is it for you.
I have to start doing Sunday fun.
He got to set the brunch out before on Sunday.
No more brunches for him on Sunday.
Okay, but I'm gonna introduce my best friend. My best friend is Nima DeMarcus Byerly.
Oh,
He went
I think I
there.
got warrants. Don't do that.
This is my ride or die. I call him my big little brother. Hence the shirt. The tall best friend, the short best friend. Anytime I need him, he's always
Meh.
Tam just don't have shirts.
Meh.
personal. Anytime I meet him, he's always there. He's really like my big brother that I've never had. So let's go ahead and give a round of applause for my big brother, little brother, best friend.
A round of applause.
Because we didn't clap. You don't want a round of applause.
Yes, my best.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
You know what?
I feel very loved and special. Like that touched me. Thank you, Delvante, for being my best friend. So
Gotta kick him in the back.
yeah, he's used to. Y'all know he's used to being side by Tim, and she used to keep him in line.
Right.
You know, I'm the best friend that's just gonna let him get loose, and I'll handle him a little later. Yeah, but let's go ahead and jump straight to it. Now over when we was talking about this episode about best friends, me and Crystal J, we were discussing a lot of things like, oh, we could talk about this, we could talk about that. Oh, let's do this, let's open it with that. So I want to let Crystal open it up tonight on, about best friends. What you want? The first thing, throw it at us.
Oh, I want to know what was the pivotal moment that happened in your life that made you decide, hey, this person is my ride or die. This person is my best friend.
Ooh, can I say mine?
Go ahead.
Child, this is gonna be crazy. Y'all.
What happened?
So y'all know I hated Neiman when
Long
I
story
first met
short.
him.
Uh-huh.
Long story short.
Come on.
So he was best friends with one of my exes.
He was.
And they was like close. But they weren't like best friends because my ex was a hoe.
Oh,
But anyway,
But they was best friends
That
enough
was my
because they
best
had an
friend.
apartment together.
he was still a hoe.
Okay.
Anyway.
She was my best friend. I was too.
So I think the pivotal moment for me and Neiman was me and my ex was like going back telling him stuff
Uh-huh.
that was not true. And then once Neiman like finally found out like, oh, this fool is lying.
Right.
He had told me some stuff that he was like doing.
Okay.
So
Neiman snitched.
Let's just say it was some contraction things that was going on because I had contracted something.
You know what? You sound so much business now.
Yeah, but I mean it's the truth.
Okay, come on.
You know, it's the
Come on.
space.
Come on, free
and
space.
he had told me, and I was just like, oh my God, he like really does care about me because he just sat up here and told me something that nobody else would tell me. He started telling me all of this stuff that my boyfriend at the time was doing that nobody else told me.
Yeah, because when y'all became best friends, I was really shocked.
I was shocked too.
Wow.
Because I hated Neiman. I was like, oh, he don't
Oh,
like
not
me.
hate.
And then Neiman was like, I don't bring Dale around because Dale, he every time he bougie, he is.
Oh, you looking like me.
Yeah, every time he come around, he like had his nose in her.
He
He already
did.
10 feet tall.
He did.
Like, girl, calm down.
He
Come on
did.
here.
He
So
did.
I just didn't care for him that much. And then he was my roommate. His ex was my roommate at the time, and he had brought him to the house, and like he didn't tell me he just got this dude in my house with his dog, and I'm like, I don't know
Dog
him.
yelping
Don't
all
bring
night.
his dog steady barking like him and you fist to go. Like, so I just didn't care for him. But then after so long, and it wasn't just started telling him stuff. It was like my friendship with the other person. It's like it was dying because he didn't like. It was like he was telling me everything negative about Dale. Like, oh, Dale is the reason I can't go here. Or Dale don't want me to come with y'all. So it was like, oh, excuse me. He was saying Dale was trying to break up me and his friendship. Well, my boyfriend don't want me doing this. Well, Delvante don't like me hanging around with y'all. It was a whole bunch like that. And it was like, so it was making me really dislike him. So one day I was just like, I want to ask him. I'm going to talk to him, man. We just had that talk. And he was telling me stuff that the person was saying to him about me. And it was just like, damn, like,
That's what I don't like. I do not like that.
Back and forth.
No, I just don't like. I just don't like you got a boyfriend and you and Neiman are friends, but you telling your boyfriend negative stuff about Neiman, and that's making your boyfriend not like your friend.
And
like,
that's
don't do
exactly
that.
what was going on.
And don't tell. I mean, even though y'all gonna share stuff about the boyfriend, but you don't let that make you feel a certain type of way about the friend.
Right.
I just don't like all that. But that was my husband at first, but then I kicked him to the curb, and you my husband now.
Boom.
You talking about me?
I like
You did the same
I kicked him to the curb.
You left a 0 for a heat, bro.
Come on, hero. Well, Neva, what about you? What was your pivotal moment?
My pivotal moment was, I'll say,
Okay, digga.
one time when I was really going through some things, like at that point where he said he probably seen me as really a good for his friend, but I was just like, I was still feeling him out. He cool or whatever. He my friend, but he wasn't like my best friend.
Okay.
He was just somebody I was like, that's my friend. Like when I was going through things and like it's like he just had that connection. He felt it. Like, I don't talk about it. I don't discuss it. But it's like he felt it, or he'll be like, what's wrong? I got we got on some shoes. Yeah.
I noticed that earlier.
Okay.
It's all of that.
Watch on the same hand,
Yeah, best friends,
Oh, okay.
But no, all seriously.
Yeah.
It's like he had a connection to me. He'll be like, hey, what's wrong? Or, oh, come on, let me go take you out. Let's go do this. And it's like he always will feel that. So it was like it was a different connection that I had just with just a friend. I started being like, dang, this nigga might be my best friend. Like we started talking, we were talking daily. We couldn't go a day without really conversating, talking, or if I don't answer the phone, he pop up in my house and be like, I called you free 3 times. And, it was a little scary at first. Is you my man? Like,
I'll do that.
I'm like, is you my man? And he would just pop up. Be like, I called your phone 3 times. What was you doing? You see what I'm doing? I'm asleep.
Yeah, he would really.
One time he tried to jump the patio because he said I wasn't answering the door.
Oh,
Like, what's wrong with her?
no.
I was a little upset about that.
Like,
Because everybody had came and knocked on his door.
But he sleep real hard.
I don't know that.
Oh.
What they got to do with me?
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
If I call, answer that phone. Then I had people knocking on your door.
You can't jump over the patio here?
So we'll get into that. So that's when I felt it was a pivotal moment. Like that was my best friend. Like we was doing everything together. We was rocking together. We could talk about anything. I could tell him something and it'll never get to anybody else.
Right.
Like right then and there, I'm like, oh, this is my rock. It could be. I could tell him something about Crystal, and he'll see Crystal every day. And now he was like, nah.
We'll talk about this after the show.
Husband. You better not.
Okay, so since so much, let's go to town.
Sam, what about y'all?
You want to go first?
You can go.
She always want me to talk, but I can honestly say, and it's crazy because how I met her, she was actually married to one of my good friends. Me and him was high school friends. We sung in the same gospel choir together, and he was like one of my closest male friends, one of them. And when I met her, I just fell in love with her. But it don't take me long to meet any strangers. But the moment when I knew that she was like my best friend is when I had Kylan, and Kylan was born premature. She had went through a similar situation, but her baby did not make it. And she was like right there with me. She didn't really leave my side. And even after Kylan came home, any appointments he had to have inside of the hospital and I had to spend a night, either she was bringing me food or she was spending the night up there with me. And she didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I had family members that didn't say, well, hey, I'll go spend the night with you. No, she was actually there.
You can cry, Karen.
No, today my baby birthday.
Today,
so
today is the baby
sorry.
birthday.
I didn't
too.
know she was gonna bring it.
Yeah. But yeah, it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, that's when I really knew that this girl really loved me. And this is somebody that I want in my life because she actually cares about me and my baby. You know what I'm saying? And that's really anything that I done been through. Me and her got into it, as friends do. And we didn't talk I ain't gonna say we didn't talk. We would talk, but we wasn't talking like we should have been. And that went on for about a year or two. And
I wish you would.
and then, but no, we would talk because my son, Colin is her godchild,
And my son is her guy.
and Markel is one of her kids. Well, I just really claim all her kids is my god kids or whatever. But we talked for the kids, but we weren't talking for us. We were being stubborn. But I was going through depression, and I called her just one night. And me and her had not been hanging out, talking like we normally would do. And when I called her one night, and she immediately left her house in McKinney and came where I was, you just don't find friends like that. We get into it like normal friends because when you become friends, you become family.
Right.
We get into it like normal friends, then we might, you know what I'm saying? But she has been that person when I don't have nobody, when I feel like I don't have nobody.
All right,
That's
then.
great.
I'm sorry, y'all. It's my baby right
That's what they do here.
Yeah.
Because I know.
I say the same. Like you've been with me through tough times in my life. My marriage, divorce, losing my son, my kid's godmother. We've been through a lot.
Yeah.
Like a lot. Yeah. Not gonna go into details, but I really appreciate you and everything that we go through. And you know, Colin's my baby. I love him. And I love your whole family. I be around them, even though I haven't been lately with everything going on in my life, but I love them all. You know that. You know, Neiman, I went to Mexico for you.
Yeah.
I had to get a passport.
How was you doing it? You was shaking your maracas.
Yes.
But I love everyone. You know, you my ride or die. We through thick and thin. We already said we're gonna be in the nursing home together.
Yep. Cutting up, dancing. I done
But
got stuck
yeah.
on this microphone.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that was very touching.
That was. It was
I'm
real
so
touching.
sorry.
I didn't think Karen
And I didn't cry.
Girl.
I thought Sam was gonna cry. I was about
I've been sensitive all day because he would have been 17 today. So
Oh,
that's very touching. But yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I think when I came home that day, when they finally let me out the hospital, y'all know I was in there for like 2 weeks. She came and she brought all the babies because she had them cremated in this little heart box. You still have that box.
Yeah.
And she came and brought it over and showed me all her memories.
What was his name?
Marcus Jr.
Well,
oh,
we
he was
gonna say
another
happy
Marcus.
heavenly birthday. to
Happy
someone.
heavenly
Marcus.
birthday.
Yeah.
Well, you is 17.
Yeah.
That's lit.
He up there hanging out with Tori. Tori would, and it's crazy. Tori would be gone 16 years Thursday.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was that long for her.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yep. 17 really, because the one be 17 this year. 17 years.
Wow.
Ooh, okay. Let's get it. We're moving right on along to
To
what
the
about
light
you?
skinned sisters.
What about Crystal J and
I'll let my big self go first.
Oh.
Oh, you know
Let's bring it over here.
Well,
I love you, man.
for me and my bestie, my BFF, we
I thought you was gonna talk about me.
can see. Excuse you. Well, Tam, I love you too, Tam. I love you too. I always ask about you when I talk to
Girl, you
her.
know, I
Yes.
asked about you too.
I have changed my
But but for real though, on a serious note, I have 2 other BFFs. Terencia.
No, you don't.
Oh,
They're not your best friends.
well, they call me BFF.
But don't listen to what my kids tell you.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, girls. I'm sorry. Let me get back into my role. Okay. But anywho, when we first met, she didn't like me.
At all.
Cause I was talking about her biscuits. We was working at Church's Chicken together.
Oh, across the street.
And
Across the street.
And she made some ugly biscuits.
See, she's talking about them now.
what you say about her business?
She was like, she came in there, she was like, oh, girl, you made those? Them all those in the trash. Like, I knew what I was doing. That was my first night.
Not your business.
They were too watery.
You
Yes.
have to put water up in there, but I use regular water, but you have to use ice water. You have to have
Yeah.
ice in your water. And I just used regular hydrant water. It was cold, but it didn't have ice in it.
Oh.
And they make them watery and runny. I didn't know.
Okay, keep going. Continue.
So then after that, I don't know. One day we would start talking because I'm from the can, Corsicana.
Excuse us.
Yeah, it's 903, baby. But
Come on, 903.
then after that, I don't know. We just started talking. Then she found out that I knew one of her kids' dad, and ever since then we've been best friends. Yeah,
Oh, what a bitch.
she been my ride or die.
Yeah, I was a little bitty boy.
Yes.
With y'all.
Right.
Remember?
Jody.
I remember all of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all were a lot younger. And
You know what? Not so much.
Cause I used to be
What's
like
up?
BFF. Tell me when Neiman 18.
Oops,
Right,
everybody
everybody.
you used to tell me that.
Everybody.
Nah, he was my
You're
husband.
popular. You're popular.
For me, she right. I did not like her at first. She is absolutely right. And I told my manager that was over us. I was like, when he told me I was working night shift, because she was a night shift manager, I told him, I said, don't put me on the schedule with her. I don't want to work with her. And then he was like, either you work with her or you lose your job. At that time, I needed my job because I was a single mama. Okay. So I went on ahead and worked with her, and I did not like her that whole night. I was like pissed off at her that whole entire night. And y'all know when I get mad, I don't say no, but I'm mad. I'm boiling hot in the inside. And so once I found out she knew my kids' fault, I was like, okay, so she might be cool because he cool people, so she might be cool. So then once I found out she knew one of my old classmates, Courtney, I was like, okay, she real cool. But once I really knew that she was my BFF, when she taught me how to underring. Ever since.
Underring.
Okay, tell us the story.
Oh no, you didn't go there.
Hey, somebody tagged Church's chick.
AK said, Crystal, I don't know your best friend.
Hey, okay, I don't know what to
And
say.
she been around.
She been around forever.
Yeah.
She been around
Yeah.
forever. Me and her was actually pregnant at the same time with our last 2 kids.
She was at Janaria's graduation
Thing,
It was
and yeah,
She was. I got you seen her at the
mean to me
graduation
that
thing.
day.
yeah, she been at a lot of events. She was at my mom's funeral. Like I just want to really thank you because once I seen them close the casket, I was okay. But when I seen them lock the casket, I broke all the way down. And all I heard was you right in front of me saying, it's going to be okay. I got this. It's going to be okay. I got this. You kept on saying it over and over. I didn't hear nobody else around me but you. And I really want to thank you for that moment.
But I guess it's still when y'all talking about that.
Oh, thank y'all. Y'all got such touching stories.
Baby, me and my BFF have moments. I used to use men for their money so I can go get our nails and toes done for the club.
All
baby.
that. We done club together every week.
Okay, because I get us free drinks.
So how do you do the under?
We want to know.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
You were never underring, but you ain't never worked in the fast food.
Oh, I know what they talking about now. I thought they was talking about a man thing.
Nah, underring.
What's underring, Tam?
We'll say
Don't worry
out
about it.
the show.
Yes.
Tune in next
Hey,
week.
cousins, if y'all are we understand the cousins, if y'all are still in the room, please like, share, and comment while y'all here.
Please do.
Okay, so the game is on.
We know the game on, but please do.
Man, we don't care about them.
Okay, I'm winning.
Okay, we don't know. I ain't care who winning because she out on her and she watching the game.
Dallas losing by 7.
Oh,
Oh,
come on, Dallas.
2 minutes left to go in the game.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's okay. Well,
It's
anywho,
getting real.
Okay, Sam, tell them to like, share, comment.
I already told them like,
Oh,
share,
okay.
and comment. Cousins, please.
Let's talk about best friend goals. Like,
Okay.
did y'all ever make goals as best friends? Like, hey, like this is our best friend goal for 2023. Let's do this or let's make this happen. Like,
We'll
That's
go
why
first.
best friends
We
together.
can go
stuff.
first. We go
Yeah,
first.
y'all
it
go
don't gotta be
first.
together. It can be separate. Like, hey, I want to make this much money this year. I want to move in the house this year. You want to do, just best friend goals as conversations as best friends.
Yeah,
too.
we said
We
that.
can go first. We never made those.
Mm-mm.
Y'all just go as the year.
We just,
We just
I mean,
go.
we have kids. Like, now our kids is older. We can start making goals.
Well, yeah, I gotta get my passport.
Oh, yeah, you
Yeah.
sure do. But
Oh, that's
besides,
just-
Neiman to make you
Yeah.
get one.
Yeah.
but besides that, we
Make a little
never
trip,
never did goals because it was so much of the hustle and bustle of life. We was just trying to make it to a next payday or trying to make it to like paying for daycare, paying for this, paying for that. So we never ever made goals. When we became best friends, she was actually married. And a lot of times they say married people shouldn't hang out with
With
single people.
Yeah.
That's what they say a lot of times.
They do.
But I was that best friend. Actually, her and another one of our friends was married. I was the only one that wasn't married in the group.
Mhm.
And I still hung out with them. Like,
I
we
think
went.
that you can still be friends with.
I think you got to know your
because-
limits.
yeah.
You do.
Because Tam was single and I was married, and she was my best
I
friend.
just stayed out of their married business.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't be in that married business either. Now, if something go down, I'm there.
You
Like,
know,
she was there.
Yeah.
Because we had many days, right?
But
Well,
she was
Yeah, I know. Because
Listen.
you gonna take my side over Marcus any day.
See,
Yeah.
I was stuck in the middle. See, my
And that's the
situation
thing,
was
she's stuck
hard
in the middle.
because
She
me
known
and
him
Marcus
longer
was
than me.
friends since we were 16, 17. And then I met her when y'all, how old was he when y'all got married?
I was 19.
So that
Marcus
made
Marcus was 23.
yeah. So when they was married, me and Marcus, me and him had been
Y'all
friends
went
for
to
so
pieces
long.
together, right?
Yeah, we went to high school together.
See,
So when they used to get into it, and he tell me, or she do, baby, I don't know. I just stayed out of it. You know what I'm saying? But of course, I'm a woman too, so I could tell him why she's mad. So, well, man, get together,
Okay.
brother.
Oh, okay. Get yourself together, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
you said y'all didn't have any kind of best friend goals or anything?
Well, yeah, of course. And matter of fact, my birthday's Friday. But anywho, we're going away for my birthday, and actually I'm gonna have a vision party for the ladies because I want us to set some type of goals. Even though the year has already started, I want us to do that. I mean, we just really kind of talk about what we want to do with our life, period. You know what I'm saying?
We take trips together.
Yeah.
We do everything together.
Yeah.
Well, y'all do take trips. Y'all always going on the road to Houston. We'll be in Houston. What y'all be doing?
A little man here for me, a little man here for that. Man.
What with us? What do we make like goals?
Y'all may go.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that we make goals. I feel like y'all know my bestie is a big entrepreneur.
Mhm.
Hello. I support him in anything that he wants to do. I know he pushes me to do things that I may want to do, even though I may not do them.
Mhm.
But we support each other. If he says he wants to do something, I make it a point to be there and be like, okay, so what's going on? We're gonna do this. Like I want to do this whole snow cone thing. He won't get off my back about it. But I'm just
Ice?
He wants to have a snow
Yeah, I wanna
cone.
do
Like,
something.
make
Is it
snow
gonna be
cone.
like
I
the
used to want to
fluffy
do that.
ice
I
or
used
the
to want to do
crunchy
that.
ice?
no, the soft ice.
That's what I do because some people make them snow
I
cones.
wanna
with the
do
ice
that a
get
while
crunchy
back.
too.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like that.
So he on my back about that. So I mean, we support each other and everything that
I do
we
love
do.
Dale. Anytime we have a pop up, whatever. Like you said, you don't even got your own little stuff popping right now. But I'm talking about, but you're always
Yes, they
there.
help
you.
You've been
Yeah.
to every pop up.
Yeah.
He's never missed one. I don't care if he comes straggling. He's there.
Yeah, because my first question is Dale working the table with me? That's my first question.
Like Dale is one of the people I never like. I don't have to never ask.
Yes.
Him. Like if he see, hey, I'm doing this, he's gonna be like, okay, so what I need to do.
Uh-huh.
Like
Even
I don't
do
have
love
to
that.
delegate
I
him no
love it.
task. He gonna
Yeah.
automatically ask me or say, well, I want to do this with it. And it'd be like, okay, he's somebody that always support. He support me. He support my family. If
He
I say
do.
Crystal is having something, he gonna say, okay, well, where we going? When he said when they just told us a while ago that Tam's birthday was in Houston, he said we going to Houston.
Right.
He did.
You know,
he
like
did. He did.
he's a very
Ladies,
supportive person.
they will be there. If y'all
He did. And he even said if Neiman don't go, he's still going.
he
Yeah.
did.
No, he ain't. If I don't go, you ain't going.
Nah, he coming. He's my husband. He said, yes,
Yes, I am. So yeah,
Turn up
so
with the
we never
girls.
really just. I don't think it's just set goals. We talk about things that we want to do,
Right.
or like I'm big right now on wanting to get a house, so he's pushing me to like, but don't move it, or you gonna move to another apartment, but you really want a house, so
Yeah,
it's
he
just
got
you
too
need
much
stuff
stuff.
like.
He do.
I don't even got that much.
Yes,
But
you do.
I-
And you need a workroom.
I will say this:
I do
as
need
me and Neiman have gotten older, we have made it. I'm not going to say it's a goal, but we've made it a point to grow as individuals because we know that especially like where when I first met Neiman and where he was at, and where Neiman first met me and where I was at, it's a totally different space.
Yeah,
I agree. I agree.
And so that's one place, I would say it's a continuous support system. It's always Neiman wants better for his child. So, he does things to, to make Zai's life, her future better. And I support him in that because, that's who doesn't want better for their child?
Right.
Who doesn't want more for their child than
and he do things with her that we didn't get them to us. I'm not saying that your mama couldn't have did it, but she didn't. We didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like this baby done been to Disney World and all this type of stuff. We ain't never seen no Disney World. You know what I'm saying? She done been on airplanes and stuff like that. She done been on airplanes and stuff like that. That stuff our parents we didn't do when we was kids. So I commend you.
Yeah, I support him in all his, his things.
Father.
He supports me. So.
But I do love that, Dale.
Yeah, I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you right now, if y'all friendship end up breaking up, I'm telling you now, if y'all friendship end up breaking up, Dale, you still in the family.
One thing about me,
you are still in the family.
So Neiman had tried to get an attitude with me. He's tried to purposely pick fights with me, and I just will not let it happen. I'll be like, so is you done? Or is you still on me, friend? Because he already know I'm crazy. Because I'm gonna be like, so where you going?
Yeah, so when y'all talked about fallout, I don't think we ever had one. We really have not.
No,
we've never really had. Even if I'm trying to get into him, he really just always don't take me serious, and I'll be serious sometimes, and he don't take me serious. So it's hard for me to be serious, and then I'll be like, I don't even care no more. And I hang up on him. He'll probably come back or pop up at my house. You hung up at my face.
We family, they're in our family for real, because our family do not take nothing serious.
But see, I get a lot of how me and her are friends because we're the totally opposite. She's the mean one. I'm the sweet one.
Okay, say Crystal, I feel.
That's fine, ain't I know her. She been there for.
She been there. You probably just didn't see her. NK probably just never
a couple of times.
See, that's what I'm saying. Because I remember you being around. And
she probably just see me in person.
NK was too busy dancing, baby. She don't know.
Let's tell you, Evette, you are right. I'm the spicy one. You more the mild one, because it boils my blood when I call her, and I be so upset, and I point out all the negative about a person. She's like, well, we'll be a foul. I'm like, why she gotta be so dang on nice? She gets on my nerves. But let's be on my side.
She don't have no man like that, baby. She going out, baby, going out, baby.
Well, that's totally different. Different story. Yeah.
Well,
she the person that can calm me down if I'm on 10. Her spirit reminds me of my mom's spirit. That's why I think I attached to her a lot. Even when my mom was here, it was like they was almost like the same person in different bodies, because she always, no matter what, see the good in the person. And I could just be like, I don't like them. I don't like them. She'd be like, well, I like them. No, you don't. You don't like them either. If I don't like them, right.
That's kind of how he is. Surprisingly, I'm more of the calm before the storm.
Okay.
Okay.
You'll be surprised. I'm the calm friend. They'd be like, child, pay it. Don't worry about it. And he's the friend like, no, let's go back up in there. I'm finna punch her in the face.
That's Tim. That is Tim.
I'm the calm.
That's Tim. I'm the calm one. She's the crazy one.
He be ready. He be on 10, and I'm the one that be like, nah, it's okay. It's not
and it's crazy in our relationship.
I'm the
on 10.
She the 10.
And y'all know in the family, I'm the calm one. Y'all the crazy one.
She haven't been calm lately though.
Oh, damn.
I'm turning 40.
Right. Oh.
And Crystal said,
What
she say?
I need to start telling people off.
Yeah, she did.
Stick
Not
up
off.
And I be letting them have it, girl.
Stick up for
Yeah,
yourself.
she said that. She said,
Just like she let y'all have it because we ain't got no shirts.
She brought it back up.
I knew she was gonna say that when I came in. If it ain't Tam,
come on.
Yeah, and she ain't just lying on her.
What's she say?
She the calm one.
Who the calm?
Shit.
Okay.
Now she has to be. She have no other choice.
Oh,
now she has to
be.
Back in the day, no. Back in the day, no.
Shan was
She'll
not.
hear
Let me
her
tell you
ask
something about
questions
Shan,
later.
though. Shan used to always fight this girl named Kyla every day. every day.
Tyler.
Remember she used to fight
I
Kyla?
remember that. They used to get in a fight every day and be best.
Because that girl was
best
bigger than
friends.
Shan, and Shan had to let people know because I'm little, don't y'all mess with me. And she told me she the con one. This girl used to fight people every day.
Well, Mila said lies.
I was just
Not
gonna say
her.
where is Mila because that's her BFF.
And they is crazy together.
Oh, wait.
So I
got a question.
okay,
What's
go
your
ahead. I was gonna ask y'all a good question.
Oh,
You know, he
Go
gonna
ahead, go
take it a
there.
little bit.
Go
I
there.
think this is good. What are some don'ts as being the best friend?
What you mean? Don't. What you
Like-
clarify?
Yeah, clarify that.
Like, don't mess with each other's man.
I mean, what
stuff
don't
like
mess
that.
with
That's
each
at
other?
the top.
Man.
That's
I
at
mean,
the top.
What are some
What you
don'ts?
mean? Like, what kind of man is he? Our man that? You talking about yams?
Hold on, wait.
What was his name?
Clarify. Damn.
Earrings when it come out. Wait.
Hold on. I want to know this story.
No, I'm just answering. Like, what's out? Like,
Yeah,
is it the dude
yeah,
you love?
limit.
Okay, whatever.
So,
Well, between
Sam wants you to
friendships,
clarify though.
between friendships, I feel like you should know. Like if it's somebody I love and really dealing with,
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
never.
that's different.
Like
Right.
someone
If
I have
it's just somebody
feelings
that
with.
we smashing, passing. All right, we done went through the friends. We both hit it. Like, well, you know.
Oh,
We don't have the same man.
But we don't have the same
taste.
taste.
We don't.
So
I
me
don't
and me
think we do either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
but good. But yams is off limit.
He like
I
giant.
was like a dude that we don't really care about. You know what I'm saying?
Big old nigga.
We're giants, so of course we don't like giants.
Yeah, I don't like all that. He like big old masculine looking dudes, and I'm totally opposite. I like small twinks. So
Oh.
we should never mix the two. We shouldn't.
Yeah.
Are y'all okay with like y'all's partners or significant others or boyfriends or girlfriends, whatever you prefer, to be like friends with your
What's your best
BFF?
friend?
What you mean, friend?
I'm okay with that.
Can Karen's husband be friends with Tam? And
Yeah,
it be
he
okay?
is friends with Tab.
Yeah, because JC ain't got no choice.
What?
Okay.
Oh,
What are you talking
Is he-
about?
is
He's
he
talking
on
about giant man. I ain't got no choice being friends with him.
But he asked, and I had said, yeah, Tim is friends with Marcus. Like, they gonna
But she
always
talking about-
remain
but y'all-
friends.
but
But
since y'all
if
know-
I'm in a relationship with someone else, I'm okay with it. I'm okay
But
with
like,
them being friends.
what you talking about? Like friends, like chummy, like too chummy. Because the thing about it is,
I mean, sometimes people
our
get,
dynamic
like,
is different now.
Mhm.
Our dynamic is different now. So if she get a dude now, he gonna have to automatically know I'm gonna take her side before his, no matter what. I don't care how cool he is. But it was just hard for me and Marcus because I was his friend first. I used to just kind of try to stay out of it, but still give my woman's opinion, but still kind of stay out of it because I was both their friends. But now, if she get a dude, hey, he better just figure it out because I'm on her side.
Yeah.
But I'll let her know when she's
Because even if
wrong.
we wrong,
That's
we
true.
be like, I'm still gonna hold your back. I'm be like, we're friends.
Right.
Yeah, because I'll
Right.
tell her, like, girl, man, you wrong. Don't do that.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna say it in front of him. But
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you was
Ain't
wrong.
ain't.
You know, you was wrong for knocking that boy too down. But you know,
Oh,
he was wrong.
wrong. Knocking that boy
we didn't even say that was real, y'all. Everybody need to know it was for real. I'm just throwing it out.
Oh, y'all, my baby daddy is online. Hey, everybody say, hey, Ricky.
Hey, Ricky.
Oh, Brandon
The
already?
B-O-double-L. We miss you,
My baby
B-O-double-L.
daddy, Brandon?
Okay,
No,
so you
Ricky.
said rules and man
You
said
said
that. I'm gonna let you
baby
answer
daddy.
that question that Dale asked.
Well, I think I don't have an issue with it.
You know,
No.
Crystal, you pushing up your Crystal J.
The dude, well, her husband, I think it was more of a toleration.
You tolerate it.
So he tolerated you or you tolerated
She
him?
tolerated him.
Oh.
I tolerated him, and then her current dude. I
Toleration.
don't know. It's not a toleration. It's just like we speak in passing. That's
I
about
hope he
it.
not watching.
Hi, bye.
No, he's
Ain't nothing
not.
wrong with
He don't
that,
have a
though.
There's
Facebook.
nothing
Yeah.
wrong with
Oh,
that.
okay.
Like,
What's wrong with
yeah,
that?
we speak in passing, but it's never like a boundary crossed. And to be honest, like we've been friends for so long. I trust her so much. Like that trust that we have between each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, go ahead.
Oh,
do what
heck
you
no.
do.
Whoever I'm
Like,
with,
no, I'm not saying.
you got to get past
Excuse
this
me.
first.
Simmer down.
But I mean,
Simmer down.
but you have to.
You got to do them like that.
But I understand what
Simmer
you're
down.
saying. But what if it's someone that you really truly like, but you just can't? They can't agree on certain things.
Mhm.
So he's just gonna tolerate it
Right. And
because that's who you want to
'cause,
be
you know,
with.
I did that this last situation after
he
everything
did.
that was going around.
Yeah.
When they decided to be back together, I'm not going to not be your friend or dislike him. I just tolerate him.
yeah.
Because
So-
I mean, the one thing we did learn from Big Mama: no need to be mean or malice to somebody when it's something wrong with them. Because it not time to be something wrong with them. Because those bodies some good people.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's no. I mean, being cordial is fine with me. As long as you don't say nothing out the way, rude or be trying to check my BFF in front of me, you good. No, all right, bro.
No, hold on.
Oh,
I
no,
gotta
we
jump
don't
in this
do that.
comment real quick.
What they say?
Somebody said, "Why you telling my business, Neiman? That boy should have left me alone. He still wouldn't have had his tooth." Hey, Brandon. Hey, Tracy.
Hey y'all,
Hey, who done
everybody.
jumped in.
So I got a question for y'all.
Okay,
Okay,
what's your
let's kind of switch it up, mix and mingle. Well, Yvette, you just met Karen or whatever, so we'll just amongst the cousins,
Mhm.
since we all know each other's BFF.
Mhm.
How do we like each other's BFFs for each other?
Okay, I'll start.
Okay.
I can start with either one. I'll start with Yvette. Like I said, Yvette knew me when I was a little kid. I was a little bitty boy. I always looked at her like the older grown one because Crystal was the main one to me when we was little. Yvette was the sweet one, a hug on me and love on me. But Crystal, she didn't really want me going with her, but
She said best friend.
Ain't
You
sure-
keep on coming back to me.
my auntie made me go with her anyways. Yvette was the neutral one, always hugging and loving on me. And as I've gotten older, Yvette has always still, been around. She always support me in my businesses, like just because she know, oh, you know how to do this, So I love Yvette. She's there, and I talk to Crystal on the phone, and she tells me things about Yvette, even though she's not always seen.
She's there.
Always doing the impact and always there.
But we're not supposed to see her. That's the thing. Like people worry about seeing her. Crystal see her. Crystal talk to her.
Because I be
That's the
seeing her all
person
the time too. She pulls up on me. I FaceTime Crystal and say, "Look, Crystal." And she's like, "What are you doing over there?" So I like that. Like we can have that kind of relationship.
Yeah.
And with Karen, I don't know how long I've been knowing Karen now. Karen, how long? When did I meet you? It felt like I was a lot younger.
Yeah.
Do you still
It's been a
got
while.
Jackson?
Huh?
Old girl. Good job.
She's the what?
Never mind.
Jackson.
Don't worry
Talking
about
about
it.
Jackson.
Oh,
What about
one of his
Jackson?
boyfriends. You don't know
The
him.
dog.
Oh yes,
Oh,
I
from
did.
the
I
trip.
did. I have him. Yeah, I
You still
have.
got the Jackson?
He's
Oh, well,
with
his
one
name
of
is
our.
not Jackson.
His name is Prince now, but we
Oh, the
still have
dog.
Prince.
They don't know what
Yeah.
he's talking about. It's just a different name.
What he
We
was
still
talking
have.
about.
Yeah.
I forgot his name was
You thought I
Jackson.
was talking about my ex.
Yeah.
I did too.
Jackson, I named it. I thought it was somebody named Jackson.
I said, oh, the
Yeah,
boy
his name is
Jackson.
Prince
Wasn't it,
now.
who was that one with y'all to Cancun?
Oh, that was that pretty. That was the one that was.
See, that was-
That's all.
That's
I was talking about
The person that was
He was
Cancun.
fine though. That was my man.
And then Karen.
Named him Prince.
Random Prince, but I thought
Yeah.
you was talking about Jackson. That's why I was like,
That's what I was like. That's who I thought he was talking about. The person that
Yeah,
came
he
on the
was
trip.
fine,
Now he
dog.
was fine. He was.
And he like,
What
and he like the girl
else you
too.
got to say about Karen?
Off top, I really don't know nobody else to be Tam's best friend other than Karen all these years. Like, even like when they say they going through their little issues, like that's Tam's only best friend. Karen support me just like Yvette. Karen will text or call me and ask me to do something, or and I appreciate that. Like even if her and Tam is one of they spits and spats, she don't care. She gonna still call me. If I see her, I'm be like, girl, I'm gonna go hug Karen.
And he's my husband. And
Okay,
everybody
so,
knows.
hey. So I like both of y'all best friends. I ain't got no ill will
Thank you.
against neither one of y'all. Y'all always be there and always support me and help me out. And you know, I'm gonna do the same for y'all, and I just appreciate y'all.
Yep, I want them cookies.
Oh, it's my turn. So for me, when we went to Cancun, that's when I started knowing Karen. I knew her, but I never spent like the time to get to really know her. I'm not a friendly person. That's just who I am. I don't really too much cut for people in general. That's just who I am. I can tell it's kind of like a iffy, like today when she came in, she's like, hey, Crystal. She didn't know if I was going to reach out my arm for a hug or not, because that's just who I am as an actual person. But I like Karen for Tam. They balance each other out. Karen and Tam, they have each other back and they balance each other out. And I think their friendship suit them and their friendship is good for each other. Right. As for Dale, I don't even really consider him a best friend. I consider him more of a family. I don't live with him.
Like this.
All right.
You tell him I'm
family. And once I moved in with him and Neiman,
Oh Lord.
That was crazy. That was fun though.
and I said, if Dale could weather this storm with me living with them, he is a true best friend.
Boy, I felt like I was at Sam and Sheila house.
Crystal, you know your cousin Crystal, she is that sister I never wanted.
No.
Y'all tiptoe around the house. You gotta tiptoe around the house.
Once we come upstairs and we start watching that show, I forgot what drag show we used to watch. Once we started watching that show together, we were laying in my bed and watch that show. It was over from that. It was over from that. Like I couldn't understand because one day I was me and Dad would. I said, "Your man watch the show." Don't work out or something.
Lock on my door.
Like I think the first night I spent night over y'all house, I cleaned out y'all whole entire refrigerator.
And then she had the nerve to tell me, damn, why has this been sitting? I was like, it's only been in there for 2 days. You just gonna eat it? I was like,
yeah, because listen, one night y'all, Nima had cooked some nachos. They had left the nachos out. Y'all know nachos have milk in it, right?
Mhm.
They had left the nachos out. Dale waited not the next day, but 2 days after and ate it. It still went in the refrigerator.
The house is cold.
No, it wasn't.
But
Yeah,
I'm still here.
that's what y'all say.
But Nitty died though.
He's still alive.
He said,
He's still alive.
he's talking about
Dirty died up.
anything. If I done had I'm not gonna say what he said. He's talking about him anything.
Yikes.
I guess I with Evette. Evette, when I don't even remember when I first met you. It seemed like you've been around for so long. I've always liked her and Toya. Like them girl, Toya was my girl. She think I'm hilarious. And anybody laugh at me, I love that. But yeah, like you was at my 25th birthday party. This is crazy. Remember we went to what was that club Crystal used to drag us to? Crystal's girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, like Evette been around for a very long time. So she invited me to her. No, that was Toya, her kid's birthday party, and they had them beans, and I was eating them beans. It's like I was a part of a little clique, like you know. So them. Evette's my girl, I love her. And when it comes to Dale, first dude was my man first, but then when I met, I was like, you got a boyfriend. And then when I met him, I was like, oh, I like him. So I was calling both of them my husbands. Then when he got kicked out the family, hey Dale, you're my husband. How are you? Moving right along. But no, like I said, I like how they'll support Neiman. Right. And then, like I said, Evette don't have to be always seen. I like how because Crystal private anyway. So for her to be there for Crystal in private, that fits Crystal because Crystal's a private person. And I like the way you support
I like
my
that because a best friend don't have to always
be seen.
Right.
As long as they're there for you when you
Right.
need them.
Because I have other friends that I consider my best friends, but sometimes they're I feel like everybody living their life, they're not as visible. They're not making themselves as visible as they want. Like you got to show yourself friendly, and they're not making themselves as visible as I would want them as a friend. But Karen makes herself visible. Or maybe do I make you make yourself visible? Because I know I'm a bully. At
No.
times.
No, I show up when
Yeah,
you
yeah,
need
I've
me.
seen
I
people out
do
there, like,
that.
shit, I done heard her be like, okay, I'm gonna come. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime you say, hey, we having a family thing, I'm there. What
Yeah.
time?
Yeah. So what year did y'all become BFF?
2006.
What about y'all?
Ooh, 2000. Let's see, I moved out here in 2000. So
It was 21 or no 2001 or 2000
Yeah.
because our kids was 2 and now they're 23 actually. Our kids
Yeah.
was 2
Who,
when we met.
Teresa?
Yeah,
Oh,
she'll-
yeah.
her son is already 23 and Teresa is turning 23 and they was 2 when
That's
we
my
met.
girl.
mhm.
Hi, Rincy.
2001.
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere
Yeah.
in there.
What was our year?
2001 child.
Or to me.
Right.
We've been friends for 16 years.
Yeah.
The great thing that I do love about me
Oh,
and
you was my
Yvette
friend when my
relationship
sister
is
died?
that
I didn't know you did.
we don't have to
Like,
talk every
later
single
in
day.
2000.
And we
Yeah.
pick up exactly where we left off. It's not, well, girl, you ain't called me in 6, 7, 9, 10 days. It ain't that. It's we talk. We can even talk once a month. We can talk twice a month. We can go a couple of months without talking. We don't have to talk every single
Right.
day. But the friendship and the love is still there.
Mhm.
That's one thing I do love about her.
Oh, y'all know I got a question.
What?
Yes.
I got so many questions about BFF. Oh, we got 10 minutes.
Nah.
9.
9.
Mhm.
So you know how like you have multiple BFFs, right?
Mhm.
Lane, crazy.
So, you know how like everybody like every BFF plays a role.
Mhm.
Like, so do you like what role like do y'all play in each other's life as each other's BFF?
You want to answer it first?
You go ahead.
Like, you want to go ahead first? Okay. The role that she played in my life is more of like a sister.
Okay.
That sister that, like, there. Now that nobody has tonight, boy. Lord. It's more like a sister. It's like a sister that's there, a sister that I know for a fact I can lean on, I can call on. I don't have to second guess it. And also a sister that like will ride out with me and go do some stuff. Like, for real.
That's
Like,
how we are.
it takes a lot for her to
That's
get
what
mad,
it is.
but when she get mad, it's a wrap.
I don't think I was Lena man.
Like, I only seen her mad one time the whole time I know her. And it's a wrap. But she said, I'm not mad.
Baby, when we went out to eat that
I'm
time,
not
Kristen, and she was, that would surprise me. I ain't never taught her talk rough. Like, she wasn't really just being mean to the guy or whatever, but I ain't never seen Yvette talk rough.
Okay, you was like, okay. Like, what about y'all?
What's the question?
Like what
Like, what role did
does
you
y'all play?
Oh,
Yvette didn't answer it.
go, yeah,
Oh,
Yvette.
well,
Well, she same thing what she said. She's
a
more like a
sister.
sister. I
You got
remember.
sisters, though?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Mhm. I remember when I was losing my cousin. She was the first one I called, and I had to drive to Corsicana in tears because I was losing my cousin / sister.
Oh, sorry.
And she was the first person I called, and she made sure I was calm before I got on the highway. She's like, "You need to pull over. You need to pull over." So, yeah.
Then you don't act like she was shocked because I showed up to the funeral. How dare you act like BFF? She's like, y'all drove all the way there? Yeah, it's just Corsicana.
Tell me, Karen, before our time goes.
Go ahead.
I would say I'm her big sister and I'm her best friend. That's
Yeah.
the role I play.
That's
Because I'm older than Karen, so
She's supposed to tell what role Karen
Oh.
like, and she's telling her role.
Right.
Karen, don't let her do you like that.
said, yeah, she agreed.
That's what
I would say that she is somebody that like when I'm really going. I say when I'm really going through with scoops with anybody, or I got some good juice gossip, I'm gonna call her girl, but I do that to Crystal too. So you know. So I mean, and I know like even when I'm going through with a nothing dude or whoever I'm dealing with at the time, she don't judge. She just listen to me and be like, girl, and she don't listen. She don't judge who I deal with. And I don't really judge. I don't judge who she would deal with, but I be like, girl, you know. I just let her know my point of view because I am older than her, and what I can only tell her what I've been through. Because I've been through a lot of crazy situations with guys, so I can only tell her, girl, I've been in those shoes before. I can tell you what.
What about you, Karen?
I look at Tim like as a big sister that I've never had because I'm the oldest out of my siblings. So I always want like a big sister, and plus she's been more of a sister than my sister. So
Get her real
No,
sister.
I just say she said her real
That's how we are. That's
like,
like-
cause me and her don't get along at all. Like we bump heads. Tim,
You're your real sister.
oh yes.
Yeah.
We don't get along at all. Like it's like she's more of that sister for me than my real sister is, and my best friend. Like I say, ride or die. We blend tires, books, windows, whatever we got to do. Right? Okay.
That's how we are. Like he's like a little
Yeah.
brother. Like I've only been the older brother. I only got
You just
older
the short
sisters
one.
like y'all.
Yeah.
So like I don't never had a person that was like an older brother. So he's just a little brother. He just became under the wing. He just happened to be a giant, but I'm still the head. I still run everything. He's just my little brother.
Yeah, so Neiman is definitely the big brother because I'm the oldest.
No, you're not the oldest.
I'm not out of Devin.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Don't send him downtown. He know he's talking about.
I was like, so Nick,
I've been doing him like that when he's doing
really, he's like, that's why I call him my big little brother. Like, hence the shirts, because I'm the tall best friend, short best friend.
Bring up the shirt to town.
Personal.
Hi, Stanley. And you the best friend.
That's my best friend too.
But yeah,
Come on, wrap it up.
so Neiman, he plays the role of my big brother. Like, real, like, I see him as a BFF, but I see him as like a big brother. So yeah.
What about you?
I already said it.
Yeah. he see me
Okay.
as a little
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah. Because we running out of time. We only got like 3 minutes left.
I'm the
so
same age as Nick and Dre.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, he's young. So we got to get out of here.
We got
Hopefully
the
this
two
message
questions.
today has touched
You probably got no
somebody.
time to
You see that no best friendship is perfect.
perfect.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
We got best friends that have fallen out. We got best friends that ain't never like us. But you know, you got best friends like, well, no, seriously, you got best friends that say they have fallen out, but they're still here today as best friends. You got best friend that, in case then people are saying they ain't even know Evette was her best friend, like that doesn't mean that's just not my best friend. She's always been there.
Right.
So it's different kinds. Like our friendship is always seen. So you know, it's different kind of best friends and relationships. Like my best friend relationship ain't no different than y'all.
Right.
We go through the same type of things, and you know, the people out there, just because your best friend is not always with you or you don't speak to them every day,
Right.
doesn't mean that you don't have the right to say, this is my best friend. This is how I feel for that person. It depends on you and yourself as a person, how they make you feel.
And I might not talk to her every day, but we gonna text at least.
text.
Yeah. You know, and see, I do want to give out some. Do we got some things to give away?
Yeah, I mean, but I think we on. Crystal said one question.
We probably have time for just one question. How much time we got?
What?
Two?
We got 2 minutes.
Okay, one
Okay, so
question.
what year did Tam and Karen say they became best friends?
That's a
Good
good
question.
question.
That was a good question because I did say it.
She said
I
it.
said
Y'all.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
year
Karen
did
did say
me and Karen become?
BFFs. What year? Who is in
Who
here?
was paying attention?
If I guess,
Oh,
I get the
Stanley
prize.
said, hey, I'm second to Dale, and I'm cool with that. You was not second to Dale.
We is like all brothers. Stop
You
it.
have your own spot.
Yeah, like we got.
It ain't no first, second, and third.
It
You got
ain't.
your own
Well,
spot.
today, Stanley, you're first.
First off, Stanley, we is all equal. God made us all
We
equal.
all equal in God's eyes.
Amen.
So, anybody, what year did Tam and Karen become best friends?
I'm about to get
They
this.
probably don't remember because they've been watching the game back and forth. We probably shouldn't even ask no
We're still
questions.
not gonna
Right?
get the deal because you one of the cousins.
But I could. I
Nobody's
think I still
saying
know.
it.
Ain't nobody saying it.
Ain't nobody saying nothing.
Okay, so ain't nobody gonna say nothing. So can I say?
So, and it's crazy. How long have Crystal and Evette been besties? And if y'all don't get this, y'all
Uh-oh.
ready.
How long has Crystal and Evette been best friends?
20 plus years.
Now, which one is this? Wait, which one is this short friend? Which one is the tall friend? If y'all don't get that, dude.
But y'all, we appreciate y'all as usual. We passed our
Wait, you
time.
didn't say that question.
They didn't nobody
They didn't
say
nobody
that.
2006 wasn't it?
Yeah.
Boom, I get to get.
Actually, I think it was
Not your cousin.
2008.
Okay, so they don't even remember when it was. So they don't even know.
I know.
We don't need y'all to listen to no more arguments.
Y'all, we are going to get out of
I think
here
y'all was
today.
in
Hope
each
you
other,
get
but we
some
didn't
money.
know.
We want to thank Yvette and Karen for coming on the show
Yes,
with us.
thank y'all.
Thank
Thank
you for coming
y'all.
like this, so we appreciate y'all for testing the
problem.
waters with us. But we will see y'all next week. And next week we'll be here with another
Juicy
topic.
You're my best friend.
I don't know all the words, but I love. Y'all sweet.
Calm you down.
Early next week.
When we pull up to the scene, they be filled with jealousy. If a finicky, she gon' bring the energy. I hit a phone with a tea like, guess what? All the rich ass boys wanna on us. I just end up, you could look, don't touch. And I'm back busting bands every time we link up. That my best friend, she a real bad got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor. She had 2-3 drinks, now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in. That's my best friend, she a real bad drive her own car. She don't need no lift in a strip club. No, my girl gon' tip. Now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in. Now my best friend, if you need a freak, I ain't dumb but motherfucker, she my Tweedledee. If she ride for me, she don't need a key. If you sideways, she'll straighten you if need to be. And she so bad that I just can't take that nowhere. She off her fish, I said, don't go there. Break her back, she protect and attack. Get that strap, let them buckle, foot on neck, give no air. Whole world wanna be us. Then my main, she my day one. On my way, let you get drunk and celebrate. Cause we the baddest in the club, that's my best friend. She a real bad